Hey everyone, Akis here, and Far Cry 5 is coming out in less than a week. The gameplay that you're watching right now is Far Cry 2 on PC, and the game actually holds up pretty well for being 10 years old. I played almost all of the Far Cry games, I just haven't played too much of Blood Dragon, which was released almost 5 years ago in 2013. The other game I haven't played was Far Cry Primal, which kind of seemed weird to me being set in prehistoric and caveman times. Anyway, I did play the very first Far Cry when it first came out, and I looked it up. It was March 23rd, 2004. So almost exactly 14 years ago. That's pretty crazy. But this was right around when Half-Life 2 and Doom 3 came out, so this had a lot of competition. And as we know, it held its own and spawned two separate franchises, Far Cry of course, and Crysis. The two series were led by Ubisoft and Crytek respectively, and in my opinion, the Crysis series kinda amounted to more of a tech demo than anything else. I mean, can it run Crysis? I don't know, to me, they just didn't seem as fun. I guess it's because Far Cry games, after the second one at least, never took themselves too seriously, whereas Crysis, I don't know, it kinda did. Far Cry through the years retained most of its core features, namely very large environments, instead of a linear storyline scripted shooter like Half-Life. Now Far Cry 1 had traditional levels, but within those levels, there were large areas where the player could take multiple approaches to completing objectives. And it wasn't until Far Cry 2 came along that a single, large, open world was introduced. And that open world concept is of course what we have today in the Far Cry series. Now, I realize I can talk on and on about the whole series and the differences and similarities between each game, but that kind of wasn't the intent of this video. I don't know, maybe you want me to talk more about it, but let me know and I'll consider making another video or some more videos about it. So anyway, the fifth game comes out next week, and that's the week after I'm filming this video. And I'm pretty excited to upload a lot of content on the game. And not just a let's play, but maybe some walkthrough videos as well as some fun themed ones like my previous Ack Attack video I did with Battlefield 1. There's a lot of new things with this game in the arcade, which I did get to playtest a little this past weekend. Unfortunately, we weren't allowed to record any gameplay of that, but it seems pretty fun so far, and it also runs well on my machine. Well, what is the arcade? Well, in addition to standard multiplayer modes like Team Deathmatch, Arcade will bring back the level editor and allow players to create their own maps, game modes, and scenarios for not just PvP multiplayer, but for cooperative multiplayer and single player as well. So on top of that, there are 3 DLCs included in the Season Pass, and they look pretty interesting and varied to me. There's one set during the Vietnam War, a space-themed one on Mars, and another one on zombies. I'm liking what I'm hearing and what I've seen so far. Some might be put off by yet another Far Cry game, and this is the 7th if we count Blood Dragon as a full game and we ignore the weird console versions Instincts, Evolution, and Vengeance. But I personally really enjoyed the series, so I'm excited to have the time to try my hand at creating a lot of potentially unique content for this game. But that leads me to my last point, a little update on my channel and me. So why exactly will I have this much time to create a lot of Far Cry content? Well, unfortunately, I was laid off last week and I no longer have that 9-to-5 job anymore. So at least for the time being, while I search for a new job, I'll have significantly more time to put up content on this channel and try to grow it to 100 subscribers. So please, 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 if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. And also let others know about my channel who might be at least semi-interested in all this. So that's going to do it for me on this video, and stay tuned next week for some Far Cry 5 content, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one.
You're not a guard. You're sick. Very sick. You, sir, need some medicine. Go to Mike's. It is a bar. I will meet you there and help you find the pills you need. But for now, I am leaving alone. Don't follow me.